Hey guys, a couple of things I want to highlight today. First of all, the Reserve Bank governor, it's all in the media today about the fact that he's come out and apologized because of the RBA making a mistake and getting it wrong that they wouldn't put interest rates up to 2024, and it's regrettable that so many Australians went out there and bought homes because we said that we weren't going to put interest rates up to 2024. Let me tell you this. Any Australian that went out there and bought a home because because they say the RBA was not going to put up rates until 2024, absolute rubbish, absolute nonsense. This is a complete media beat up. Anybody who was buying a home in the last 12 to 18 months was doing so because they had FOMO. They had FOMO that were missing out on the fact that the prices were going up so sharply. The vast majority of Australians wouldn't have a clue and are following interest rates on what interest rates might be doing and buying a home because interest rates might be about to go up or down. That's complete nonsense. It's a total media beat up. And the RBA governor should not have to apologize for getting it wrong, because for someone like me who's been following RBA very closely for over 15 years, they never get it right. They've never got it right ever. They've been saying that inflation, oh yes, inflation's going to do this and that, and we're going to adjust interest rates and do this or that. And completely wrong. They're constantly wrong. So anything that the RBA governor says, anybody should take with a grain of salt. And, he should not have to be having to apologize for what? For getting it wrong again? They consistently get it wrong. That's what he should be apologizing for, if he does apologize for anything. But the media and anyone saying, I bought a house because the RBA said they weren't going to put rates up to 2024. What, did you think the rates were never going to go up? So you bought a house thinking that you could lock it in for the next 10 years? Come on. Now, the next thing I want to talk about is, I noticed some numbers today, and this is really fascinating because I do get the odd person that tells me, AB, why do you keep saying crypto is worthless? It's got to be worth something. Have a look at this. The crypto industry in May 2021 was valued at 2.5 trillion. It's now it's worthless. But they're saying now the market cap of crypto is now only 800 billion. So that means the difference between 2.5 trillion and 800 billion is well over $1 trillion. Round about $1.5 trillion of gone. Money lost. Tell me the industry that's affected. Tell me the thousands and thousands of people that have lost their jobs. Tell me how it's impacted the economy. Tell me how it's impacted GDP or unemployment or inflation or anything significant. It has not impacted one thing. Nothing. Zero. Just because crypto has collapsed doesn't mean you can't go out there anymore and buy something or do something with it. The entire industry is basically baseless and worthless. And name me another industry that would lose the value from 2.5 trillion to 800 billion and it not impact a few things. It would impact in a huge way if that was in the building industry or if it was in another industry such as the finance industry. Hasn't impacted a thing. And the reason why it hasn't impacted a thing is because it's completely fairy dust. It's worthless. So there you go, guys. The RBA today, they shouldn't have to apologize. They're never right anyway. Don't ever listen to what the governor says. He's never going to get it right. And any one of you that has still got your money in crypto, well, I can tell you, it's completely worthless. I don't know what you're waiting for. I would say if you're not last out, then, if you're not first out, you're last out. The Ponzi scheme keeps on giving. Have a great Monday.